Hey guys, hey everyone, it's your girl Twin D and welcome to my channel guys. If it's your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by, and I'm sure it won't be your last. For all my subscribers who have been here before, thank you for coming back, thank you for always being here, and thank you for your support. Thanks to Almighty God for bringing us here together safe and sound, alive and well, so we can be here together one more day. Now guys, let's jump into your message. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Okay, Libras, this is your reading. And let me say it, I'm going to say it for every sign that I do, because not everybody will watch every single sign. And if you're new here, I don't want you to get confused, okay? So I'll be doing the collective reading in the beginning. And after the collective reading, then I'll be doing all the signs. So Libra, if you're dealing with an Aries, Libra, if you're dealing with a Taurus, Libra, if you're dealing with a Gemini, and so on and so forth, so everybody can see what's going on with their situation. All right, so let's jump right in. Let's see what's going on. So what's going on for these Libras, please? What's happening for these Libras? Oh guys, please keep in mind that this can either be the masculine energy or the feminine energy. Whomever is the Libra here, cross watching, no problem. It could also be in your sun, moon, or rising. Doesn't matter. Once it's Libra, okay? When I'm doing the all signs, then you can be specific. All right. What's going on for these Libras, please, Father God? What's up for these Libras? What's going on between them, please? First card is the devil. Someone is thinking here. Somebody's thinking. And it's about happiness. It's about them being attached to this happiness. This person wants to take action. They're thinking about taking action. Thinking about moving forward. Because it's like now they have found their complete happiness. They have changed the direction that they were headed in. They're now under control. They have things under control. And that passion, that willpower that they have, this willpower, is driving them forward. What else is going on for these Libras, please? Yeah. They now have the willpower to move forward. Something here was taking a long time for these Libras. They were going through this healing process. Yep. Happiness. Happiness, union. That's what's on their mind. That's why they're so happy. They're feeling playful, joyful, because they're breaking free. And again, it's that willpower that they now have, that they have developed because they went through this healing process. And again, once again, their overall energy is moving forward because they now have clarity and understanding here. They want to communicate their truth to you. So Libras, look out for some truth coming in. Look out for some truth coming in. They're trying to move forward, planning on moving forward. From the Four of Wands to the Three of Wands, they're headed towards the Ace of Wands. towards their passion, towards their desire. And this is a whole heap of fire sign here. The passion and desire that's burning within this person. Maybe dealing with a Capricorn with the Devil card. But there's a whole heap of passion that this person is feeling. Aries. May also be dealing with an Aries. This person has everything under control. What else, please? Didn't I tell you they're headed towards the Ace of Wands? 3 of Wands, 4 of Wands, 3 of Wands, 2 of Wands. They are planning on moving forward again. That's how the cards are coming out. Being decisive, making up their mind. Making up their mind. Earth sign, being stable. This person's venturing out there in the world. It's like this person was always holding back. Always holding back. This person has passion for you. This person has a desire for you, but it's like they never told you. So now it's burning deep inside. It's like just bubbling up. All passion. All passion. All passion. The Hierophant in the reverse and the Temperance in the reverse. These major arcanas, there are big changes that are coming here. But it's like this person couldn't commit to you in the past. There was something that this person was attached to, something that they couldn't break free from. That was an issue. They didn't have any balance because they were trapped. So there was no balance in between. That's why they had to go through this healing process. They had no balance in between. They're taking a new approach. They're changing. They're evolving here. They're taking this new approach because they couldn't commit in the past. And it was because of things that they were attached to. That kept them stuck. But they're changing. Because they had no direction. They didn't know where to go. That's why the cards, they were coming out in the side, on sideways. If and but, if and but. Indecisive. But they're going to be walking away from something here. They're going to be walking away from something here. Maybe dealing with a Sagittarius or a Taurus here. What else can you tell me for these Libras? See, they know that things aren't complete with you. Things are not completed. No closure, nothing. But they're coming back for that commitment, that union. Again, how passionate you are to them. How they feel about you. They see you as being strong, passionate. They desire you. And they want to return to you guys. Because these Libras, whomever it is, so Libra maybe it's you returning to someone or somebody returning to you. But this person is going to do whatever it takes to return to you. Because the passion that they have inside for you is burning. There's going to be some fast movement here. Give me one more, please. Okay. The moon. Pisces energy. So a lot has been revealed to these Libras. And that's why they can see clearly now. Yeah, you know the song gonna come. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. Because actually what they're doing here, now that they can see clearly because they have this clarity, now they can make their plans and move forward. I'm also getting that for some of these Libras, there was a third-party situation that they were attached to, addicted to, didn't want to let go of, which is why they couldn't commit to you too. But that situation became a burden and they had to let it go because they realized that they had no direction. Their life wasn't going anywhere. Sorry, guys. They realized that their life wasn't going anywhere, so they had to change course. They had to change course. God intervened in this situation and allowed things to change, allowed things to be put in the right place. So your person now has the strength that they need to move forward. They're determined to move forward. Because everything that's happening here between you and them, it was inevitable. It was faith. It had to happen, guys. Had to happen. And there you are, Libra. There you are. Now you have direction. Now you can move forward. And all these major arcanas, these are massive changes that are happening. Massive changes. You're ready to offer somebody your cup here. You're ready to offer somebody your heart. Whomever these Libras are, when they come back around, you're going to see the difference inside of them. You're going to see the difference inside of them. Balance. That's it. Now they have balance within. Now things are balanced inside of them. Now they are one with themselves. Why is this Ten of Wands in the reverse here for these Libras, please? Why is this Ten of Wands in the reverse, please? Because this person had to heal. You have the Four of Swords in the reverse. And the Moon in the reverse. This person had some fear deep inside. They were fearing this change. They were confused. So God had to intervene. They were stressed out, they were scared. Everything just became a burden. And again, it's that passion that they have for you that kept them going. Tell me about this Four of Wands, please, for these Libras. Yeah. They're moving on. They're getting up out of that energy. They know what they want now. They have balance. See? 4 and 4. And 4. 4, 4, 4. Knowing that they're on the right path. They're moving forward. They're moving forward. They're ready to express their emotions here. They're choosing happiness. They no longer want to be in that heap of sadness over there. They're choosing happiness. They're no longer sticking in that. And that's why they're going to complete that cycle. And whatever that situation is, that third-party situation. And they're moving forward, heading out. They're waiting to move towards you. Tell me about the Three of Wands, please. Tell me about this Three of Wands. My gosh. Told you. They're waiting to move forward towards you. They're coming in with that offer. They're seeing the bigger picture here. They're seeing the bigger picture. Oh, yes. And these are their plans to move forward. I'm hearing charity. I don't know if that's a name. That's all they can see when they look at you or think about you. Success. And why is this Hierophant in the reverse, please? The Magician. They were manipulated. They were manipulated, which is why they couldn't commit to you. For some, it was about money. They didn't have it. It was stolen, taken. And this Temperance, why is it in the reverse? They could see clearly now what love truly is. And where their abundance lies. They were shown compassion. They were comfortable. They saw their abundance. And they saw who this abundance was with. Their Queen of Cups. And their Queen of Cups helped them to change their minds. Helped them to gain clarity, understanding. Because now they're feeling true love. Tell me about this World in the reverse. Some of them are coming in with an apology. Some are going to explain their situation. So you're seeing 333. Because now your person now has balance, Libra. Whether this is you, Libra, or your person. But they're heading towards you to offer you that cup. Your person is more connected spiritually here than they were before. They now have understanding. Tell me about this Five of Swords, please. They couldn't move forward to you before because they had no clarity. That was their big issue. They couldn't see clearly. They were trapped over here, but they couldn't see it. They were still holding on to it. They were holding on to it. And some of them realized that the situation that they were in, that's the situation that was holding them down, keeping them back. Everything was revealed to them with the moon. And they chose happiness. They chose to be happy. Taking control of their insecurities, of themselves. And they're moving forward. Tell me about this moon, please. They're moving forward. They're closing out cycles. They're closing out cycles. This was inevitable. This change in your Libra was inevitable. Had to happen, guys. See? Putting an end to all the things that were holding them back, the insecurities. The karmics, everything that was holding them back. Now they're ready to give and take equally. Your divine, whether masculine or feminine. I'm so used to saying masculine. Well, whether it's a masculine or feminine energy here, they're ready to come and offer you that love. They want to work together with you, build together with you. For some of you, you guys work together. But they're definitely waiting on that perfect time to come in towards you. One thing about these Libras, they're choosing happiness. And their happiness lies with you. They're no longer fearing what's going to happen if they should come forward to you. Now they're just waiting for that perfect time. Okay, individual signs. So Libras, if you're dealing with an Aries, let's see what's going on for you if you're dealing with an Aries. You have the Page of Wands. Somebody's getting ready for a brand new venture. Somebody's moving towards this passionate person. I tell you, these Libras are very passionate about you. They want to offer you this love. They want to offer you love. A cycle has been completed and they're ready to offer you love. This person has been reborn. This person is renewed. What's the outcome for these Libras and Aries, please? You have the Five of Cups. Why is the Five of Cups the outcome? Oh my gosh. Okay. So they're breaking free from happiness here, from sadness. But we still have the Five of Cups in the upright. It's that change. This person is going to have to heal from all this sadness so they can make this change. So they can regain control. This is what's going on with them right now. But it's like they're going back into sadness. They're going to be going back into sadness. Let's see. Give me one more card for the outcome. Give me one more for these Libras and Aries, please. Give me one more. Two of Wands. And the Three of Cups. Once again, this was already on the bottom. Libras, for you and your Aries, there may be somebody else here who may try to come back into your life, Libra, to try and stop you from moving forward. And it's like you're going to be ending up in sadness again. You need to open up your heart so you can see clearly. So they can't stop you from this. Because this is on your heart right now. You're ready to move forward. But then it's like this sadness is going to come and try and hold you back. So these Libras here who are dealing with Aries, it's like you're constantly going back and forth. You're constantly going back and forth. There's some sad energy here that's keeping you from the change that's supposed to happen. Divine Feminine, if that's your energy, you know you got to get out of that energy. Divine Masculine, if that's your energy, you got to get out of that sadness. You got to heal the heartache and the pain so your change can occur. 2, 3, 4. Okay, Libra's dealing with a Taurus. Let's see what's going on for you. The Four of Swords and the Six of Swords in the reverse. So, if you're a Libra dealing with a Taurus, you are moving forward right now. You're no longer sticking in the past. You're not allowing the past to hold you back. It's like you're making up your mind. You're saying enough is enough. You're ready for a change. You were stressed out, you were burnt out with Four of Swords in the reverse. But now you're leaving behind your past and you're moving forward. It's like now you have clarity, so you're moving forward. What else is going on, please? Yeah. You're moving back to this person that you left out in the cold, Libra or Taurus. This person is your Empress. You are also in your power, Empress or Emperor. And you're ready to move forward. What's the outcome here for these Libras and Taurus? Yep, if there was a third party situation, that situation is done. They have walked away from that situation here. They were holding on to that. And they had a lot of conflict deep inside. But a lot was revealed. A lot was revealed to them. And they're ready for this commitment. They're knowing that there's a spiritual connection between you and them. So whether this is the Taurus knowing this about you, Libra, or you, Libra, knowing this about your Taurus. Okay, Libra, if you're dealing with a Gemini, let's see what's going on for you if you're dealing with a Gemini. This person is not going anywhere. Libra or Gemini, this person is not going anywhere. Something's going to happen that's going to show you that, like, you shouldn't walk away. There's a second chance. A second chance for stability. A change, a renewal. A renewal. It's time for you to reap your rewards, Libra. If you're dealing with a Gemini, it's time for you to reap your rewards. There's happiness, success, prosperity coming in for you. That's what is headed your way, Libra, if you're dealing with a Gemini, or if you're the Gemini cross watching for the Libra. What's the outcome here? You have the 10 of Wands. That's something that needs to be getting rid of. You need to get rid of that. No choice. Ending of the choices. It's the choices that this person made in the past that may have caused the indecisiveness. But it's this choice that this person is also going to make now that's going to allow them to drop that burden and move forward, man. Yeah, Libra, you had left your Gemini out in the cold, or your Gemini left you out in the cold here. You guys are now in separation, and that was a burden on you. Made you feel so insecure because of the choices that you made. But now look at that. You're moving forward. You're planning on moving forward to this person, because all that's in your heart in regards to them is that 10 of Cups. It's time for you to reap your rewards, Libra, with your Gemini. Libra, if you're dealing with a Cancer, let's see what's happening for you, what's going on. Three of Wands, you're making some plans here. You're waiting on something, making wishes. Yes. You're trying to reap your rewards now. You're trying to get what it is that you deserve. You're working on your finances. Your finances are increasing. Some of you may even be starting businesses. But it's like you're waiting for the money to come in so you can move forward. Yeah, right now you're sad because you can't move forward. You cannot move the way that you want to move. You cannot do what you want to do. You cannot make your offer. You cannot go back to your person, because you're waiting on your financial situation to get better, so you can offer that cup. What's the outcome, please, for these Libras and Cancers, please? Five of Swords, yeah. You're eventually going to turn around and move forward towards your person because you're not going to give up, right? You're not going to give up. You're working to be stable, to move forward. And there you have the Three of Cups, that union that you want. You have changed your perception, change your perspective. No more manipulation. No more manipulation. You feel success, and you're heading towards that success. You're heading towards that success. You want to change the situation. You're realizing that what happened between you and your person, the separation, was because of your manipulation, things that you did, things that you may have said. And that's why all those things are going to change. Because now you're figuring out the truth, what exactly happened between you and them. But you are planning on that return. You just need to get your money in order. Once you get your money in order, Libra or Cancer, then you're through the door, on your way to your person. Okay, Libras, if you're dealing with a Leo, let's see what's going on for you if you're dealing with a Libra, a Leo. Ten of Cups, Ten of Cups, happiness, commitment. There's a commitment coming in here for you, Libra. If you're dealing with a Leo, or if it's the other way around. Stability. Wow. It's like everything. Nine of Cups, 10. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Nine of Cups, 10 of Cups. The Hermit. You have found yourself. You're on the right path. You're on the right path. You had to dig deep within here, Libra. Or Leo. And you made a lot of changes. You made a lot of changes. Somebody's emotions are gonna pour out. Somebody cannot hold their emotions inside anymore, any longer. They're addicted to you. What's the outcome here? Yep, that return. That return. Somebody's gonna be following their instinct, allowing God to guide them. They may be seeing signs and synchronicities. There's a lot of clarity. A lot of clarity, waiting for the perfect moment to move forward. There's a lot of clarity. Changing of their perception. Give me one more. 6 and 6. 6 of Swords, 6 of Wands. This person sees victory in their situation. That's why they're able to move forward. This is the energy they're in now, and this is beautiful. They're ready to move forward because they have clarity. That spiritual connection that they have gained allows them to gain clarity. And they're returning to their person. Libra, if you're dealing with a Virgo, what's going on for you if you're dealing with a Virgo? Ooh, that's so nice. If you're dealing with a Virgo, Libra, for some of you guys, it's a third-party situation that's ending. And for others of you, your person wants to make that change, wants to complete that cycle, finish what they started. This person had no control. They felt lost. They felt lost in the past. This is mostly for some of you guys out there who were in third-party situation. Your person felt lost. in the situation that they were in. And they had to put an end to it. They were stressed out. The situation was just eating at them. And they had to change their situation. They had to complete it. For others of you, being in separation with you has caused them to be stressed out. And it's like now they're ready to offer their cup. They're ready to offer their cup. They were dealing with the stress, the situation. What's the outcome here? The Page of Swords, Five of Cups, Ace of Swords, the Moon, and the Five of Pentacles. So once again, this person had to change their perception. They had to gain some clarity somehow because they were living in sadness here. They were living in sadness, being stressed out. But God intervened and revealed a lot of things to your person. And that's going to allow them to end the separation between you and them. You're their empress or their emperor. They're seeing the beauty inside of you. They're seeing true love. They're seeing true happiness. And they're totally releasing that stress. Okay, Libras, if you're dealing with another Libra, let's see what's up for you if you're dealing with another Libra. Oh, wow. Okay, so you have the Seven of Pentacles, the Judgment, Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So somebody here wants to reap their rewards, but they know in order to do that, they got to make a change. Gotta make a change for once in my life. There is no stability in this person's life whatsoever. And in order for them to reap their rewards, they gotta make that change. They have to make that change. And they're finding the way to make that change. Give me one more, please. Gotta feel really good. See, they gotta make that change. They know it. In order to get what it is that they dreamed of, that they desire with you, they gotta make a change. This person is no means, what am I trying to say? I don't know, I'm confused. I'm confused. They have insecurity issues. They have a lot that they have to work on. What's the outcome for these Libras who are dealing with Libras, please? Yeah, you better do it, dude. So once they're through making up their mind, following their instinct, then they will be able to move forward. Then they'll be able to offer you that commitment, that balance that they're going to have within. Now they can complete this cycle and reap their rewards. God's going to have to intervene. Whenever you see this tower, this is God intervening. Something that they had to do, they had to make a change, but they didn't. Couldn't. Didn't want to. Being obsessed, didn't want to let go. And then God had to step in. Divine intervention. Libra's dealing with a Scorpio. Let's see what's going on for you. Libra's dealing with a Scorpio. No commitment. This person cannot commit to you. This person may be a bit immature. Does not have the understanding of what it is that they are supposed to do. They're in love with you. They feel stable around you. They feel like everything, you just make them balance. But for some reason, they're not committing. Two of Wands. There was some form of manipulation here between your person and whatever situation it is that's stopping them from being balanced, from stopping them from achieving their balance, from showing you their love. There's something that's stopping this person's plans to move forward to you. It could be society. There could be differences between you two. Tradition, whatever that difference is. But it's like this person is going to be taking a new approach. They're going to be taking that new approach so they can actually do what it is that they want to do. They're going to use their willpower and desire to make that change, to do what they want to do, to offer you that cup. They're not relying on society or tradition to tell them what to do. They're going to break free. It's like they're going to fight this situation. They're going to take that new approach. They're going to take that new approach. And they'll be able to come in to make that offer. This person truly loves you. They're gonna break free from tradition to get to you. What did I say? They're going to be victorious. They feel this happiness, this success with you. They know that this is a spiritual connection. They know that you guys are connected. They know you're soulmates, twin flames. What else can you tell me? They're going to move away from something here so that they can have this brand new beginning, this union with you and them, this stability. Breaking free from sadness, rising up, breaking from behind those barriers, transforming. You're making that change as well. It's like the way that they used to do things, these Libras or Scorpios, the way they used to do things was because they were told to do it that way. But they're not allowing people to control them anymore. Because they know their connection with you is a spiritual one. What's going on for these Libras and Sagittarius, please? 9 of Wands. This person is being renewed. This person is changing, transforming. This person is like shedding their old skin. They're shedding their old skin. They had some truth here. And they're going to be rushing forward to you. 333. They have clarity. They want this union. They want to celebrate. You have the Two of Cups in the reverse. Right now, you guys are in separation. There's no union. There's nothing going on with you guys. That's because this person is conflicted. This person is conflicted. And in order to move forward, they're going to have to break free and gain some clarity here. First the clarity, then they're able to break free, to change. For some of you, it's a third-party situation that's involved. But it's like they're going to have to wait on the perfect moment to move forward. Because right now, there's no union between you two. There's no love here. There's an imbalance in this person. You guys are not talking either. There's no communication between you two. And there's a lot of tension. There's a lot of tension between you, Sagittarius, and your person, Libra. For some, it's because of a third-party situation. And for some, it's because this person is holding back. So there's a lot of healing that needs to be done between you, Libras, and Sagittarius. There's a lot of healing. Let's see what the outcome is. 10 of Wands. Something is still going to be of a burden here. Yeah. In order to be happy, somebody here is going to have to put an end to whatever it is that's keeping them stuck. You have both the 9 and the 10 of Wands. In order to receive this happiness, guys, Libras and Sagittarius, there's something you have to put to an end. It's like you're going to have to take charge of something. You're going to have to take action here. You're going to have to be fearless. Give me one more, please. Yeah, you're going to have to be fearless. You're going to have to fight for what it is that you want, so you can have your stability. You're going to have to put up a fight, Sagittarius. Or Libra, whichever one of you it is. Okay, for you Libras dealing with a Capricorn. Oh, this Two of Cups keeps coming out. This Two of Cups keep coming out. There's a union that's happening. There's a union here. There's a partnership that's coming together, a connection that's coming together, an offer being made, communication coming in, hearts opening. What else can you tell me? You have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So there was no clarity, no understanding. This person was confused. They did not know what to do. But they're going to change your perception. Right. Maybe it was because of their ego here. That's why they couldn't see exactly what it is that they're supposed to do, where they're supposed to be. No equal give and take. They had low self-esteem issues. But with that Two of Cups, they're going to get out of that energy, see? They're going to realize where their wish fulfillment lies. Give me the outcome here, please, for these Libras dealing with a Capricorn. The Eight of Wands and the Magician. So there's communication that's coming in here for you. There's fast movement. There's action taking place. There's action that's going to be taking place here. This person is going to manifest what they want, create what they want. This communication between you and this person, it's like it's going to start something. So you both can create what it is that you desire. What else is going on here, please? Temperance. You got to have some patience. You're going to take some time. It's going to take some time, but it will work out. Give me one more. Those are major arcanas, you know. Those changes are inevitable. Somebody's going to make up their mind, make the right choices, stand in their power, so they can take action, so they can manifest what they need, what they desire. Okay, Libras, if you're dealing with an Aquarius, let's see what's going on for you if you're dealing with an Aquarius. Justice. There you are, Libra. Justice. Truth. Clarity. Balance. You had to walk away from something to achieve this balance. You gained some clarity. And you had to walk away from whatever that situation was so you could achieve balance. Yeah, you definitely had to end something here. This may be something with a person that... Ooh, this person may have been controlling, preventing you from moving forward. But with that Justice card, you're going to see clarity. You're going to remain stable, standing up for yourself. You're going to end that situation. You're going to walk away. You're going to complete that cycle. So whichever of you, whether you Aquarius or you Libra, what's the outcome here for these Aquarius and Libras, please? Yeah, you're going to break out of that situation. You're going to break out. You're going to be able to make the offer that you want to make. You're going to be able to open up your heart and speak your truth. You're going to make the right choices here. That's what truth and clarity does. Show you what's wrong so you can make your right choices. You're going to be seeing the bigger picture. And there you're going to be approaching your person ready to do good, ready to make that change, ready to... this making that change just keeps popping up. Ready to offer your love. Ready to build something new with this person. The Seven of Swords in the reverse. No more deception. No more deception. You're done with the deception. You're done. Whomever this person was is not going to be able to deceive you anymore. Keep you trapped. Okay, Libras, if you're dealing with a Pisces, let's see what's going on for you. If you're dealing with a Pisces. You're burdensome by this sadness that you're going through. You need to achieve stability. You need to work on your finances. You need to learn how to be in control. Because right now you're just experiencing sadness. There's something that you need to break free from. There's something that's keeping you down, that's keeping you trapped, that's stopping you from your abundance. Something that's stopping you from achieving your fullest potential. Something's holding you back here. It could be that sadness that you're in. But look, you definitely have to go within to find things here. You got to heal yourself. You got to go within. That's the only way you'll be able to release your emotions, express yourself. That's the only way for that change to come in, for destiny to take its place, for action to happen. You gotta first go within so that change can happen. Someone here needs to take a break, Pisces or Libra, either one. Someone needs to take a break and do some meditation, relax. Get up out of that negative energy here that's holding you back, that's stopping you from your fullest potential, from you achieving your fullest potential. When you start to go within, that passion that you have deep inside about your life, what you want, the drive, it's gonna rise up, it's gonna push you forward so that change can occur. So you can move towards that sun, so you can move towards your happiness. 5445. See, you have to follow your instinct. You have to go deep within to gain the answers to find the answers that you're looking for. Someone has got to do some research here to figure out their happiness, so they can achieve this union within, this love within. There's a lot for you to discover. There's a love that's waiting for you. There's a commitment that's waiting for you. Wow, the Ten of Cups is on the bottom, on the top, eh? Yeah, you gotta heal. You need healing, Pisces or Libra. And once you do that, then you'll be able to move forward. Then you'll be able to achieve that stability, so you can build and achieve what it is that you want and desire. Well, Libra, this has been your message. I thank you all for being here. Thank you for your support. Guys, your reading is up next. Take care of yourselves, everyone. Love you all, and I see you next time. Bye. You can watch the next video by clicking on it. Okay, I never know this, okay? Whichever side I'm gonna put it on, you can click that video to watch your next message, and I'll have another message up for you as well. Take care of yourself, guys. Have a wonderful day. Let go and let God.